On August 6, 1945, the world changed forever. A U.S. bomber dropped the first atomic bomb over Hiroshima, Japan, killing tens of thousands in an instant. It was a level of destruction humanity had never seen before. But amid the chaos, one man survived. And just 3 days later, it happened again. This is the story of Tsutomu Yamaguchi, the man who lived through both atomic bombings. A man whose life was nearly erased twice, but who lived to tell the world what it felt like to stand at ground zero. Twice. Yamaguchi was a 29-year-old naval engineer working for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. In early August 1945, he was on a business trip to Hiroshima, helping design oil tankers for the Japanese war effort. On the morning of August 6th, he was preparing to leave the city and return home to Nagasaki. Then the sky lit up. At 8:15 a.m., he saw a blinding flash. Like the magnesium light of a photographer, he later recalled. A moment later, the shockwave hit. The force threw him into a nearby field, scorching his face and arms and rupturing his eardrums. He had just witnessed the detonation of the world's first wartime atomic bomb. Hiroshima was devastated. Nearly everything within 2 kilometers of the blast was flattened. Fires swept through the ruins. Tens of thousands were dead. But Yamaguchi survived. Staggering through the burning city, he found his co-workers and spent a chaotic night in a bomb shelter. The next day, burned and barely functioning, he made his way to the train station. Unbelievably, the railway was still operating. He arrived on August 8th and sought medical care for his burns. The next day, August 9th, he reported to work at Mitsubishi's Nagasaki office, bandaged and exhausted. As he tried to explain to his boss what had happened in Hiroshima, his supervisor dismissed it. "You're crazy. One bomb can't destroy a whole city." Then it happened again. At 11:02 a.m., the second atomic bomb exploded over Nagasaki. Yamaguchi had just enough time to hit the ground. The office was obliterated. Windows shattered. Buildings collapsed. Another flash. Another fireball. Another mushroom cloud. Once again, he survived. Yamaguchi's home was damaged, but his wife and child had survived. Miraculously, they had left the house to search for burn ointment just minutes before the bomb fell. But the suffering had only begun. Yamaguchi's wounds became infected. Hair fell out. His body swelled and blistered. For weeks, he drifted in and out of consciousness, surrounded by others dying slow, agonizing deaths. And yet he recovered. He lived. And not just for weeks or months. Yamaguchi went on to live for another 65 years. But in 2006, after the death of his son from cancer likely caused by radiation exposure, Yamaguchi began to speak out. He became a vocal advocate for nuclear disarmament. In 2009, the Japanese government officially recognized him as a Niju Hibakusha, a double bomb survivor. He was the only person ever certified to have survived both Hiroshima and Nagasaki. He told his story not to sensationalize, but to warn. "The reason that I hate the atomic bomb is because of what it does to the dignity of human beings," he once said. Tsutomu Yamaguchi died in 2010 at the age of 93. His story is more than a miracle. It's a message that even in the darkest moments of human history, a voice can rise from the ashes and call the world to choose peace.